Hello everyone, thank you for watching us today. I would like to welcome you and inform you about our first virtual wine tasting, what just happened between Hungary and Canada today, and also the first meeting of the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce in Canada. In this great pandemic what we had to deal with some difficulties and rearrange our locations, rearrange how everything was done. And I'm happy to say that I think we did pretty well. Right now we are at the General Consulate of Hungary here in Toronto, where we had to relocate our meeting and perhaps have to keep the distancing, social distancing, and wearing masks and so on and so on. I'm not wearing mask right now just because I can't really talk so much with a mask. So the first event what we had today was a wine tasting, and we introduced 6 Hungarian wines to our participants. We had some sommeliers and hoteliers and restaurateurs who attended this meeting. Our first wine what we tasted was from Mad wine, which was the dry by Tokaj dry white wine from Hungary. After that we had a wine what was our first red wine, and the first red wine was a Bock and Roll from the well-known Bock winery from Hungary. Our third wine was Etalon, which is actually a very interesting wine from Szekszárd region, which was made by 4 different wineries, 4 different winemakers. After that we tasted a Bikavér, or a bull's blood from Hungary, from Takrers winery, followed by another Bikavér from Eger, an Egri Bikavér or bull's blood from Eger, and that was from Bojki winery. And to close this wine tasting, we had a dessert wine from Mad winery, a late harvest award-winning wine. Everybody enjoyed, I can say, very much about the wines. And what was interesting about this wine tasting, that actually we had the winemakers through Zoom application check into this event, and while the participants were tasting the wine, everybody had about 5 to 8 minutes time, where through technology, through internet, they were talking about their wineries, they were talking about the wine what we were actually tasting here in Toronto. So I think it's a great achievement that we pulled this together. And we were planning it actually for a while, and this was our second event. We had already done once through the internet.
Hungarian government put in so much and so much help, and the Hungarian wine, it's been on the platform right now that we can go on from LCBO to the highest hotels and restaurants. We really appreciate your presence, that you guys came out, and we are proud that we have at Royal New York, we have as a house wine one of the Mad Dry by Tokaj. And we continue to have, and we like to give all the support as possible for the restaurants, for the hotels, and for the private orders. And definitely it's very hard with LCBO because they have this, they're protecting the regional wines. I would like to ask the ambassador from Ottawa to say a few words of greetings.
Winemaking in Hungary has been traditionally a strong feature, a strong element, not just of our economy, but it is a passion that we all share. And my mission, part of my mission as ambassador to Canada, is to promote Hungarian wine all over in this beautiful country. And this opportunity, although, as I said, in a very, very challenging circumstances, but enables us and enable you to have a real taste of these Hungarian products, Hungarian treasures that carry on the legacy and our cultural, deep cultural roots and history.
And I would like to say thank you for the winemakers from Hungary, for those wineries what I listed here, and thank you for all the participants as well who attended here. The second event was a more business-like event. We had the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce in Canada, our first meeting and introduction of their officials, and actually right now as I speak, actually they are having their meeting.
The Hungarian Chamber of Commerce in Canada was established in November 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege, as I said, for me to say a few words on behalf of the Hungarian Embassy at the launching ceremony of the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce in Canada. The establishment of this chamber is a major development in the advancement of the economic relations between Canada and Hungary. Canada is an important country for Hungary. Our relations are based on historic foundations, We are transatlantic allies, and trade has been increasing significantly between the two countries in the last couple of years. I would like to thank the leadership of the new chamber for bringing Hungarian-Canadian business promotion to the next level. And I would like to in particular acknowledge Mr. Sándor Balla, who is the driving force behind this significant initiative, which will create new opportunities for Hungarian businesses to get access to the Canadian market.
I'm extremely happy that today we face another milestone in our Hungarian-Canadian trade and business relations. And last year we exceeded the $1 billion record trade turnover between our countries. This year, the Hungarian-Canadian Export Promotion Agency's regional office in Canada was founded in Toronto. So there was a need for a further brave and remarkable step. And I'm happy that Hungarian-Canadian businessmen were brave enough to call alive the Hungarian Chambers of Commerce in Canada.
The privilege of being a part of such diverse group is what will allow us to bring great success to this team and to bridge the Canadian and Hungarian businesses. Looking forward to all the successes together. Thank you.
My name is Norbert Marquez. I'm from Quebec, the French-speaking region of Canada. My company is Import R Us. We're one of the pioneers of importing Hungarian products into Canada. We started with Rex Ciborum, which is a well-known Hungarian foie gras. And right now we represent about 10 different Hungarian slaughterhouses. We're the biggest importers of duck and goose products. And we are very happy to be part of the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce. And we're hoping to bring a well-known element from this Quebec region and to add our expertise to developing trade between our two countries.
We're lucky that the Consulate General as well as the Ambassador from Hungary were able to be here. And we are excited to move more Hungarian products into Canada, including wines, which they've been at the forefront. And as well as, like I said, proteins, fruit and vegetables, as well as paprika. So if you're looking for the best products, you've come to the best place, which is including Hungary.